Everyone's
strong
excited
names
for
right
the
there.
new and improved.
Coalition brought in a few guys for the EU branch. We've got 1RW, we've got TK, TAS, 4IB, no Stark today. A few TSB players. Oh God, actually, I think that's the most TSB players I've seen in here in quite
How
a
many
hot.
have you got?
Wow, 6. Usually it's only like 3, at most.
Wow. The TSB uprise.
First
Yeah.
RRF. Shit ton of UTG, as I mentioned. Some group called the American Forces. I guess they're new.
Oh, they are new. I
Mhm.
just don't think they managed to make it to an EU event.
And a bunch of FNF staff tags, not staff tags, guest tags, but on names like Maz, Logan, not Bay, so they just haven't been sorted yet. They gave Bay an FNF veterans tag, yeah. I agree with that one, Chief.
To be fair, I don't align myself with any community.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe I deserve the FNF veterans tag. For no apparent reason, other than that. Though, you know what?
You said you quit FNF, though.
Oddly freeing. The downsides of not being with a community, any like MCOs or anything like that, I have to reserve myself
we could just
alone.
ask one of the people.
Because, you know.
Here, we're going to do the prediction a little early. Awesome. I mean, you could always just ask one of the people in FNF, not FNF, excuse me, one of the MCO community leaders, if you notice, like, while they're reserving slots, they have some extras, you can just ask them. That's allowed.
That takes effort.
Right, and you don't like to give effort, I forgot.
Yeah, how many times have I shown up to your MCOs and gone, hey, any slots?
Yeah, I mean, well, you could at least then request reserves, because I actually have a handful of reserves that might get first pick, so we'll see how things go.
I'm fine with last pick. I'm fine if I get, like, an assistant auto rifleman.
All right, well, let's begin with the operation here. So we have Blue 4 attacking Green 4. 3 terminals to hit. It is not in any sequential order. They can be hit at any time. But otherwise, Blue 4 is our main marine woodland camo here. So 5.56 rifles, 249s, 240 Bravos for the medium machine gun. Matt's going to be a Carl Gustav. We'll see who has that on the roster in a second. And they've got 2 M113s that are the A3 model, so they've got some shielding on the 50 cal, some transport trucks, and 2, I think these are 4-man Humvees. Yep, those are 4-man. In command is Jib Style, who, he's not one of the normal guys you see always take it, but he's still one of the guys that occasionally takes it, so that's better than nothing. But he usually has a pretty good track record. He's got Cardboard being a 2nd Platoon HQ leader, Vagrant being 1st Platoon HQ, Bass Spirit commanding X-Ray with G-Legs taking Marksman. Pretty good Marksman there. Leia being the medic for that group. I know Leia's on the multi, if anyone's curious. 4IB taking Bravo. And I don't see Stark today. I already mentioned that, though. And then Bravo 2, Sandboy, and Zemka. I don't see an Alpha for Blue 4. Oh, they're all the way on the bottom. That's why. So we'll get to them. Charlie is going to be Olaf Pickles, who is taking the Matt weapon. DJ taking the medium machine gun for that group. That's basically the AA group because of Shy, and I recognize all those names from there. And then we've got Papega Pirates, which I would say are one of, if not the best community out there, usually vibing for that spot with Scandi Recon. They're going to be taking Delta with Kane Guy Fieri, Legal Action Flux, and they've got a few additional fill-ins there. I think Vince is also part of that group. UTG taking Echo, mix of Echo 1 and Echo 2 with Command. Don't know if the rest of those guys are either fill-ins or part of UTG as well. I would assume yes, because UTG has a lot of people in here today. Fred just giving some reminders there in chat. Foxtrot 2 and... Nope, Foxtrot 2 is just a pair for the weapon team there. You got Gamma with 7 people in it to operate the 2 113s. That's a little bit of overkill for the player count there. And then Alpha is what appears to be Lolo, but he's not TSB. He's switched groups. No, wait, he's got Prozzy with him. So, nope, and Reaper's there too, so Kibia, no, that is TSB, my bad, with some fill-ins, okay. And then Ash, Tacklebear, and Gazog taking Foxtrot 1 to fill in with Foxtrot 2 to make a full team. That's, yeah, Zeus Gamers. So, not a bad roster there. Good mix of veteran players with Papega Pirates. AA, they can do pretty well. I've got nothing to complain about there. Jib, good commander, good assets. We'll have to see what they come up with. Lack of heavy hitter names, though, other than Papega Pirates themselves.
Okay.
So we'll see how that balances out with Green 4. You want to do Green 4?
I'll do Green 4.
Right.
Green 4, we have the tried and true Maz. Everyone knows him from my chat, your chat, everyone's
He
chat.
co-commentates with us all the time, and he's been recently stepping up to play more on the ground.
He has proved himself many a time in manager in CO positions, so there is no doubt that he will be effective within that position. Just to go with their kits, it is typical Russian woodland kits, AKs. The
7.62 versus 5.56, because these guys also have PKMs and PKP, so it's all 7.62 based. Interesting.
So I can't actually find Charlie. There they are. Okay, so Eander's got his big stick. It's just RPG. 72, I think. I don't know.
RPG, yeah. 3, I believe.
Okay.
Or 7, whatever. It's the standard traditional RPG.
Looking. In terms of roster, well, actually, they're 2 vehicles. They have the 2. I don't actually know what these are.
BRDM UMs. So there's no turret on the top. Instead, they just have an opening with a PKT.
Okay, pretty interesting.
So just 7.62 machine gun.
All right. So X-Ray is Research, Mello, Tolly, and Fred. That is the FK guys. Alpha with a few guys who I do recognize. I think that's PLH. I'm not going to. No, first RRF.
Yeah, it's first RF. PLH is different.
Yeah. 28th CAD taking Alpha 2, filling in for them. Mike taking Bravo. I'm not entirely sure that team. A couple of Taz and a couple of randoms in Bravo 2. Scandi Recon, of course, taking the big stick with 2 randomers. I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen their names before.
Outquack is TSB when he plays with Scandi, and then Smoke, I don't know too much about him.
Delta taken by Crazy Killer. A lot of players I'm not going to notice here.
We got the new people in for this round. That's why we're full.
Nico Archance taking Delta 2. Valenti, a admin, and a couple of other PSV.
Norris there with him too. He's been the latest one to show some really good promise.
He's got that PKM again, so expect him to do maybe a little bit of damage. Not Bay, Julie, Carlson, Jeffrey in Foxtrot 1. Not Bay, not having the MG, but having
he's part of a vehicle crew. Or wait, no, he's part of the machine gun team that's Foxtrot.
Yeah, Foxtrot 2. Logan taking what seems to be a lone
solo BRDM.
Solo BRDM. I'm not surprised. He does that a lot.
Yep. And then Azariah with the rest of Scandi filling in Charlie 1. Now, I'm actually not surprised that Maz is opting not to use the BRDM UMs because you are super exposed when you're on those. When you're on the gun specifically, you don't move. The gun only moves when you're in that texture, so you're just a sitting target. There's no way you can, like, for example, in a Humvee, maneuver your body to, try to slide yourself in deeper into the Humvee itself. So I'm not surprised Logan is taking that solo. They're probably just going to use him as a recon unit to try to find Blue 4's advance because this map is pretty massive for this AO. But heavy hitters, I mean, we got the entirety of Scandi Recon. We got Logan who can do a wild card play, and he's been being given a Vic to pull something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to engage Blue 4 as they're coming into the AO on their own. That could give Green 4 a good early advantage. Not Bay and Norris together on the same team with Scandi to, give that extra bit of heavy hitters. And with Scandi, I'm trying to determine who has the better roster here. I would say Green 4 by a little bit, but Blue 4, if they can field those 113s, can do a lot better. Dream, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing some mic things.
Says you're losing connection. I was just making sure you didn't drop.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
All right. So let's go ahead and look at the terminals here. Let me know when you're good. I'll pass it off to you.
Yeah.
You're good?
Terminals, yes. Okay.
All right, you want to do Terminal 1?
Terminal 1, seemingly just a residential area surrounded by a couple of trees
Green
on
4.
a hilltop. Lots of defilade around the area and lots of trees. Not a bad area. You do have a pretty nice defensive area in terms of the high-rise buildings. You could sit a recon guy up on the spiral tower. But at the end of the day, if I was commander, I wouldn't be too keen on this position, especially with the low ground defilade like valley here.
Yeah.
You could push up to that, get to those brick walls, and then bang, they're in.
If Green 4 wanted to commit like their entire force here, then that's cool, but this is on the side of a ridge, and I could see those 113s getting in some good high areas and just suppressing the hell out of these buildings, and that 50 cal will penetrate into these buildings. So I think Green 4 is actually not going to this objective, instead opting for 2 instead of all 3, so I think that's a good call there.
Terminal 2 is much better. Lots of flat ground. Obviously, you have the ridge lines to the west and north, which, while not great, those are perfect shooting positions if anyone tries to come up them, because there's not a lot of trees. The one to the southwest may be better for Blue 4 than they are for Green 4, but they could also just station more guys on there. Things will end up being better, and it's just a nice flat ground to the southeast, so any attack they'll see coming from a decent way away.
I could see Green 4 using 2 squads and actually getting a good 360 around this position, and having something in the middle to act as QRF depending on where there's an attack from. There's not a lot of good positions the 113s can stage from other than to direct west along that ridge, but that's a little bit closer. You could see some RPG plays by Eander because he's really good at making those shots, but I could also see Blue 4 garrisoning the town to the west and trying to stage from there, but with only iron sights, I don't think that's going to be really viable, but maybe a good marksman play for Blue 4. We'll have to see.
Go Team 6 now.
What about Terminal 3?
Okay, sorry, my mic has been, I don't know really what happened. I left it for one night, and then all of a sudden it just broke.
It happens, man. Technology's weird.
Okay, now Terminal 3 is
Scarab,
one I
thanks
can
for the Twitch Prime
definitely
sub.
see them just,
Hope you enjoying the apps.
most here.
Yeah,
It
nice
is
kick out
on
of
a
the scenario.
hilltop. Perfect if you just get a complete 360 around the town, especially if you can get your Foxtrot gunners. The only straight and semi-covered way is pretty much south, which is the main road. Obviously, coming up the hill isn't the worst.
Blue 4
choice, but if you
US-based
get caught
kits,
out in
and
these open areas
Green
by the
4 are more
Foxtrot gunner
indigenous
squad,
defenders because they got older AKs.
He's actually putting Scandi Recon here, or Summer Scandi Recon,
Go Team
just
6
as actually an Infidel.
Oh no, what's this?
You did. I can see people
Midnight,
getting cut up really
rocking
quickly.
the new 4-year badge. So I think Terminal 3 is the best because you have all these open areas around, a lot of ways to make kill zones. The only concern with it is the 113 staging from far hills and suppressing, because there's not a lot of cover around the perimeter specifically, but I could see Green 4 making some because the entirety of the town is in the SART zone. So if they wanted to fortify the heck out of this, they potentially could. But really, how do I put it? There's not a lot of breathing room once Blue 4 were to actually get their feet in the door. But I think Green 4 could easily just lock down these open areas and entirely prevent Blue 4 from getting in. So I'd probably do a strong arm, weak arm. Strong arm at Terminal 3, where you just lock that down, and then the weak arm for only 2 squads worth of my guys around Terminal 2, just to stall for time. And also delay the Blue 4 force and try to guess where Blue 4's main groups are coming from. I'd put Scandi Recon out in reserve, and I would rely on them to do flanks, but I mean, this is mainly going to be an infantry fight against, 2 113s, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But I really like Sector 3's defensive positioning here.
Yeah, sorry. I was listening.
Yeah, no
was just
problem.
Still doing
But Midnight Runner, thanks for the 48-month resub. It's FNF.
Shit.
120 people, actually 124
all right,
people are
I
going to be
guess it's the time
PvPing,
to
and
put
we're
our
going to watch it all
official
happen, which is pretty fun.
thoughts on it. Funnily enough, the entirety of 4IB are question marks. Probably
That's because they're in the 113s.
Yeah, the 113s don't have the
Reference item on the map because RHS is too lazy to fix that.
All right. I will put it to you first. Who are you calling for this one?
I would give it to Green 4, but it's not a confident bet in my opinion. There's a lot of ways they could screw this up. I am seeing them staging units on the outside of their zone because they're probably going to try to push out and be a little more proactive here. But with only a few transport Vics, there's not a lot of room for intercepting Blue 4, and even then, map is big. Blue 4 has a lot of ways to get around this, but if they're going to be using their vehicles, you can kind of predict based off of where the roads are. So maybe we'll see an ambush get set up, maybe not, but...
Yeah, what I do like what Maz has done here
Tough.
is set up a small force of like the Delta guys and Logan on the southeast to check if anything's coming down those roads.
Yep.
And then he has the small spotty forces of Foxtrot, Bravo, and Bravo 1 sort of creating this firing line who's going to be able to pull back into Sector 2 if needed. What I would say is I would swap. I would put Foxtrot on Sector 3. I think they'd be deadly if anyone tried coming up those hills.
Open fields with the medium machine guns, definitely.
I don't really like the position they're in now. I don't think it will bring too much, you know, it won't be as effective as it could be there.
Well, so what's nice about the PKM and PKP builds when they're given to Op 4 and Green 4 is, honestly, it's all the same weapon. It's just the PKP, you can put a freaking red dot on it or something. It's only really effective when you have magnified optics allowed for everyone. So I think any squad with its machine gunner could lock down a really good angle, but I believe you're right, the medium machine gunners would be a lot better at the third objective because there's just a lot more open ground to work with, and open ground and machine gunners are a really good combo in PvP.
Yes, and here we go. Blue 4 have actually left behind C. Edwards. So he will be running for this.
Mitochondria. Is that a play on
Blue 4 going
mitochondria,
straight down
except the
road?
word
Actually,
clown
no,
in the
going down
middle?
road. They are going
I love
for
it.
a
Thanks for the Twitch Prime
western
sub. I hope you
side
keep enjoying the
push.
operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yeah, so they're going to follow the MSR. They're cutting west. They don't want to go through the town. The question is going to be, are they going to cut left or right? I'm willing to bet they're going to cut right and just keep the MSR.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it could be X-ray alone, but something interesting for B. Smith just crashed at the start of the mission. He was Bravo 1 in the M113.
Ouch.
And yeah, they are cutting right.
It is FNF. Anything is entirely possible.
So
so...
They seemingly are going maybe straight for the heart.
Yeah, no, I think they're going to follow up this SSR, and then at the T intersection, they're going to take a right, probably dismount right in front of Terminal 1, if not just before. Get someone to do some scouting on it, which I believe is what the whole point of having X-Rays Humvee go first. And you're seeing Green 4 starting to branch forces out to the south, I guess, to set up. But what's nice about the terminals is Green 4 will get, at least a minute-and-a-half warning when Terminal 1's taken before it actually explodes, and that can let them do any last-minute maneuvers to try to ambush Blue 4 as they come in on this round.
I think if they were to stop just below Terminal 1 and push up, I think that would be worst-case scenario for Blue 4, because then they have to fight through waves and waves.
What are they?
Worst-case scenario for Green 4, because Green 4... have kind of set up on the hills on the sides and have kind of left a big gap open in the middle, which can be just transferred with Delta 1 and Delta 2 and all that squad moving on, but I don't know. What have they done?
So Blue 4, I think, is fearing an ambush at the T intersection south of Terminal 1, which would be logical because that was like right next to where the edge of Green 4's spawn zone was. So it looks like they're going to actually pull west through the mountains and then swing north and try to attack from the left side. Interesting.
I see that being a decent, but the unlucky thing is that they will now just catch X-Ray in the X-Ray will catch them in the perfect position and call back to depending on if they attack from a diagonal or if they attack just straight,
so
from the side.
X-Ray does have some blind spots here. Again, it does depend on where they come from, but if they come from the open western ridges, X-Ray is going to spot this group coming in. I would think that they're going to cut to get into the SSR and then follow that up and then potentially use that as the first dismount point. But around here, there's not really a lot of roads to work with. So somewhere you're just going to see a mass dismount and a lot of units push in. And I'm a little fearful on that because once they leave the Vix behind, Green 4, the way they're entrenched, is going to really slow down Blue 4's pushes, especially at Terminal 3. I think we're going to see Blue 4 either double back after realizing Terminal 1's empty to grab their Vix and move up with them, or they're going to just have two forces in a pincer attack go to different areas on the map itself, maybe for Terminal 1 and 3 at the same time, because otherwise they're just going to get bogged down for time.
So I think if I could say, so obviously we both have not really seen Jib style take command all that often. If I could confidently, if there was someone else who I knew who was doing this sort of plan in the hot seat, I would probably be able to think of what they were going to do beyond first contact. But because it's Jib, I genuinely do not really particularly know much of his commanding, ability or past. So I think I've seen him at command a few times. I can't exactly remember how he did or any particular thing like that, but
So betting pool is about to finish. Over 100,000 points in the pot. It's about 2-1, 1-2, excuse me. Blue 4 to Green 4. So people are feeling a little more confident on Green 4 pulling this one home.
Indeed.
Now it's just downtime. So I'll use this time to explain something on my stream. Dream, I have a small D goal up for a few $100 because I'm going to use that.
I know you're explaining something very serious here, but I would like you to go look at X-Ray.
For Blue 4?
No, X-Ray. Yeah, X-Ray for Blue 4 and Platoon 2.
Ah, I see. They just crashed into each other and broke some of the wheels of their Vic.
How did they do that on the hill?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good one. As I was saying, I'm going to take the Aftermath mod. I'm going to take Freeside from it because it appears to be fully working. I'm going to turn it to a checkpoint RP.
Can I come?
Yeah, it's going to be not this coming Wednesday. It's the Wednesday after that, 6:30 to 9. I'll have, it's going to be pure PvP. In the sense that we'll have people defending the checkpoint, and then I'll have actors doing stuff, and I'll make a big write-up.
I am a good actor. I'm a good actor.
So I have the D goal up just because it's going to take me a little while to do all the write-ups to explain the factions and whatnot. So we'll see how things go.
Let me be banana seller.
You. Sure. Fuck it.
I want to sell bananas.
Okay.
That is the only thing I will ever do. Is sell bananas. I am the banana man.
Right on, McQuad. Good luck, man.
Yeah, I'm very
Sounds
interested
good.
to find out.
Hope it all goes well.
They ended up on the hill.
How they crashed on the hill? I mean,
Yeah.
I think this will be one of the mysteries that science will never be able to answer.
I
know Leia was streaming.
Yeah,
she's on the
maybe
multi, so we can watch it back later. Who the
All
heck
we know
knows?
is that it will probably be something stupid. But that will be a handicap to Blue 4 because now that has put X-Ray dead last. Platoon 2
the
HQ
convoy,
is
yeah.
also dead last.
So if they were relying on that recon, they're not going to get it anymore.
They now just have Golf leading the charge, which isn't the worst. And yeah, I think what they could, or what I can see what they're going for here is they're getting a recon on Terminal 1 and 2 at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, look, they're going to draw across here, and yeah, here comes all the dismounts. So perhaps they're going to push in as one big force and then split off into two. One force going to Terminal 1 and one force going to Terminal 2.
So I'm watching X-Ray right now for Green 4 to see if they'll notice this force coming over the hill.
Well, looking at the... oh my god, why has he put the SSW kit down? Why? It's the most useless thing.
Well, it stabilizes your gun.
Why would you... Yeah, but why would you put it... It's just hello, I am here. Please shoot me.
Well,
Off the ground, bro.
I think X-Ray is a little preoccupied at the moment.
There's a bit of spinning going on.
Little bit of spinning. I mean, it's spinning to win.
Good chance they probably can't actually see them up there. But once they move over to the hill closer, then they'll have probably not a straight shot, but they'll have an idea. Fred, on the other hand, though, is someone who I know can spot pretty well, and he's actually looking directly. Oh no, he's turned around.
I'm going to be honest, if Green 4 X-Ray spots these guys coming in, they could get some pretty nasty shots in. It's going to be a pretty significant range, though, at least a kilometer, so we'll see what they decide to do.
Done it, mate.
All right, Blue 4 starting to advance over the ridge. I'm just watching Mello's POV to see if he sees the infantry moving.
I'll have a look at Fred. Oh, we already have our first death. It is Julie.
How did Dooley die?
I think he was hit by the B.
Well, he's Green 4.
I think it was hit by the BRDM.
How did he die?
We've seen worse. Perfectly.
You're
honest,
right.
we've seen
Yeah,
worse.
he might have just died to the BRD. What the fuck?
Very good.
Wouldn't be F and F without a technicality death first. Rest in peace. But there's a few other projects that I'm going to work on over the next month and a half that might require some deagles as well, because one of them is really, really stupid.
Woo! I like stupid plans. Stupid plans are the best plans because
I'm
stupid.
looking into getting someone to texture emus into Arma 3 for one specific
Alright.
war.
Oh, I know exactly what war
One
you're coming to.
specific
Please
war.
Please let me come so I can bully them. Please let me come to everything.
What, the
I am
emus?
so bored and alone. The emus? Yeah, emus.
Well, the
Emu war.
emus won't be playable. You fight
I
the
want to be an
emus.
emu. I want
You're-
to be an emu.
You're not allowed to be an emu, Dream. I'm
I
sorry.
wanna be an emu. This is my one dream in life.
Well, I mean, the emus won the war. I don't want the players to win. I want them to lose.
Oh, you think I'd actually win a war? Oh. Research is looking with the Vector 21s on the exact ridge Blue 4 were, but I don't think he saw any of them.
Well, yeah, they're just friendly wiggling up top, just dicking around.
I really hope they just get nailed with a bunch of runs. So, DJ, who actually crashed, who was in Blue 4 Charlie, said they were supposed to hold the Overwatch on hill over Sector 1 and 2.
Blue 4 knows
So-
X-rays there, though. I'm seeing, like, guys in binos just watching them. Why is Dream's dream to be an emu? I don't know, Pikachu. It's just how he wants to live his life. Not Bay ran Dooley over by accident, apparently. Ah, that's pretty good. Oh, so someone threw a smoke grenade on the southwestern ridge. Now Milo's watching.
Was that one of our guys?
What do you mean?
I was just making a joke. So Milo's probably asking, was that one of our guys? But they've just given away their complete position.
So-
This is why you bind it to double G.
I don't know if that was an accident or if that was on purpose, just to bait Green 4's attention, because that's only one squad and the main force is still over here, but it's weird. But I've seen weird
None of
strategies in FNF, so...
But none of them are looking that way. There are only like 3 of them are looking at X-Ray. Everyone else is looking over at Terminal 1. Oh, DJ got a status access violation crash. Oh, DJ, don't remind me of that. I spent about 3 months working with that problem.
Ouch.
Turns out it was my SSD.
Big ouch.
It was very sad. It was a sad day. But it was a happy day because then I got a basically new PC because it stopped crashing.
So almost 15 minutes have been given to the maneuvering. 35 minutes remaining for the round.
Also, sorry, I know it's a bit fun. Did Dark Pikachu try and dream shame me?
Did he try to dream shame you? I believe so, but
Wow. Wow.
I'm waiting to hear the green 4 marksmen start opening up, you know? I think they're waiting for blue 4 marksmen to come around and engage, but...
Blue 4 marksman is Greg. And they are going way around.
Green 4 is still focusing on that hill where that smoke grenade came from.
Infidel and NAFs are just driving. If they're not, if they're, I guess, if Infidel and NAFs are lucky, they'll run straight into I'll run straight into them.
So I don't know what Blue 4's plan is. I think they're holding there waiting for recon to get in position, because that's the only thing I can think of. But we've got Delta 1 with Pepega Pirates. They're now being deployed, I guess, to flank on Terminal 1. But the rest of Blue 4 seems content. We've got the 113s moving. Trying to see if they have anyone loaded with them. They do not.
Well, Delta 1, who's Pepega Pirates, I think is actually moving around Terminal 1 right now to give it a, you know, a love tap, checking if anyone's there, and they'll obviously find out that no one's there.
So the only thing I can think of is Pepega Pirates are going to clear out Terminal 1, then you're going to see Blue 4 do a massive reposition to get on the southern side of Terminal 1 and then stay on the plateau here. Maybe do some flanking around too, but this is just going to eat up another 10 minutes of the clock, give or take. That means the remaining, what, 15, 20 minutes are going to be scrambling on Blue 4's side, and we'll probably see a lot of misplays at that point.
This is a time game. Also, NAF's Nimia have got out of the perfect point to probably catch Blue 4 X-Ray.
Are you kidding me?
With their pants down. Look at them. They are coming out the exact spot.
This is gonna be funny. Leave it to Scander Recon to somehow find Blue 4 X-Ray just out of the blue.
They're not looking the right way. Nimi hasn't got a gun out.
I love how G-Legs, as soon as Green 4 like came in the open, turned around and said something, I think just completely missed seeing them.
Very good. None of them have seen each other yet.
Yeah.
Nimi is looking the complete wrong way. I think they're here on a scouting mission for the main Blue 4 force. And depending on what Infidel does, they might completely miss each other.
That's hilarious.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I thought X-Ray Blue 4 were getting low, but...
Terminal 1 is about to be tapped by Flux. There it is. Also seen Holt running around at around marker 138, putting some stuff down. Are you noticing every 30 seconds there seems to be like a second lawn spike?
Nope. I haven't noticed anything. Maybe you've got bad PC.
Maybe.
Maybe it needs more thermal paste. More.
When I was saying it, I was drunk and I said thermite paste, and my
yeah, I know, it was really funny.
Yeah, people were asking if my computer burned down.
Oh, Azalea, no. They've perfectly bypassed each other here, but Blue
That's
4
hilarious.
might find Green 4's truck.
Where is Green 4's truck?
It's just on the other side, about to the east. I have lost it myself.
It was a UAZ.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works. So Blue 4 is now sending forces down the ridge to potentially get on to X-Ray Green 4's position. I assume they're going to take that town and then use it to stage. And the 113s are flanking around on the other side.
Oh.
Right into Green 4's lines.
Foxtrot 2 must have seen that. Like, they can hear him.
They can hear him, yeah.
Seen him. The Blue 4 X-ray has just set up Terminal 3. Well, they have Scandi Recon not 100 meters away.
Blue 4 is firing at Green 4 X-ray. Shots raining out at the 33.5-minute mark. 113s are now engaging as a gunner from Delta 2 is trying to get him.
Why?
He can hit the guy on the top with his PKM.
They are driving straight into Charlie 2.
Alrighty, Ander.
It's time to make that big
He's got
stick
the
work.
RPG out. He's looking.
There's no way he tries from this distance, right?
It's Iander. Actually, I think this is the distance where the round will detonate.
And they decide to stop and fire back.
RPG fired. Ho 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 ho!
I realize the mistake they made.
Scandi Recon has turned around. They're now going back uphill.
Oh. They're going back for their truck. They've heard the shooting over at,
I think they're gonna miss him.
Ooh, NAFs though.
No additional deaths
Greg
yet.
might be lining up to take a shot here.
Yeah, no, Scandi's not gonna catch him. Unless the Blue 4 starts shooting.
Nice. They are so close.
So here's what's going on right now. Jib is using the 113s to distract.
Yeah.
So he can try to maneuver the rest of his infantry over. X-rays folded away from the western town, so now you're going to see all of Blue 4. No, they're pulling back now. They're going to load up in Vix. Okay.
Perhaps Blue 4 X-Ray's job was to just see if they could attack him from this side.
I think they're going to get in the Vix and I guess charge up either to the south of Terminal 1 or to the western town and push from there. We have Papega Pirates
So
also scaling here.
Green 4 are going to get in this Vic, start it up. I'm sure Blue 4 X-Ray will be like, wait a second. Wait a damn second.
It might freak them out, but we'll have to see.
Here we go. I want to see them all in unison just turn around. Oh, base realizes. No, he doesn't.
I think they heard it faintly, but now it's gone, so it's no longer their concern. So 113s have folded back. I guess
that was a tester. I think that was just a quick prod at the bee's nest.
Yeah.
The bee's nest, the hornet's nest, to see what kind of defense they have on Terminal 1. 3.
The issue is we're running out of time here.
That's the thing. Jib is trying to be so calm, collected, and just, smart about it. Gonna run out of time, but he does have Delta 1 pushing up straight to Foxtrot 1 here. Jeffrey is
Oh,
watching.
the Vic is screwed.
How did that happen?
I don't ask questions.
I don't think it was hit by anything.
It was not. I think they just hit it with a trench.
So, Delta 1 getting closer and closer. None of them are looking, but Delta 1...
Shots going to Foxtrot 2. Pingus gets Hillary Clinton.
But they get start getting suppressed. They have no clue what's going on. This is Papega Pirates, obviously. GL's going out. Ooh.
Guy Fieri's charging to that position. King's charging to this other position that Bay's in. Is this going to be a Papega Pirates solo game?
So Foxtrot 2 just got wiped. Or the lower force of Foxtrot 2.
Yep.
They have no idea King's pulling up. They're all just trying to heal as best they can. Here's King. I think he's prepped a nade. He doesn't. He's kill Jeffrey. He throws the nade.
Oh, there goes Bay. There goes Jeffrey.
It's just Carlson left.
There's a reason the man. Oh, no. Carlson's running for it. Guy Fieri's cleared out that other section. Carlson's running around. Catches legal action, takes him out. Val getting suppressed. Carlson taking fire. I think Flux just got him.
But look at this Bravo 2 squad.
They're running. They're running. They're scared. They're scared of Pega Pirates.
And Foxtrot have been completely cleared. So that is a huge force now gone.
You think Pega are just going to go straight to Terminal 2 and just take it? Because they have no resistance on that route anymore.
I would not be surprised.
Green Force just folding everything into the last objective.
Bravo didn't bother folding. Bravo didn't. I feel like.
Yeah, if Bravo 2 folded back, they would have been able to sandwich and eliminate this group. But wow, they tried and then they ran back. Like, nope, this is a bad idea. Fuck it.
They you saw them all run out in force and
then they just ran back.
Like, who is it? Oh, it's the Pega Pirates. It's like, oh, okay, I'm turning around.
Never mind.
Oh no, but here we go. Now they start firing from afar, so they don't have to get up close. But there's Val. Val isn't obviously a Pega Pirate, but can he prove his worth here today?
I think you're seeing some shots from the Bravo 2 position,
yeah,
but
right, they're just popping off shots at them. Who's this Echo 1?
What the heck?
Oh, UTG pushing up with a massive force.
Still worried about the time. We're at the 25-minute mark. Looks like Green 4 and X-Ray are shooting back and forth.
Oh, yeah, look.
To the north. Yep, they're folding back and trying to intercept. They're like, wait, shit, did we miss something? They're going to watch this back and kick themselves, I swear.
They want blood, and they are going to get it.
All right, Pepega, 5-man strong, only lost legal action, but literally wiped a full squad. Let's see where they go to next.
Yeah, they just start getting engaged massively. It will be interesting to see how far Charlie 2... I think they might just stop before this hill and get a look-see down.
So for Terminal, the only overtime condition is if the Terminal is counting down as the timer expires.
Yeah. So if the timer goes over 0... or below 0, it will go over time it's been connected. But as soon as someone disconnects it, that is GG. Game done. So it could be on 1 second, and a Green 4 could run in just a completely lone Rambo style, disconnect it, and then bang.
So Blue 4 is coming to the northern side of this position for X-Ray. Scandy's still trying to do this flank around. Might run into each other.
All right, they've decided to dismount in perfect position, just far away, so they can't hear it. But now they're going southwest. Oh no!
If they miss them again, I'm gonna be angry.
So upset. I mean, Scandi Recon don't miss twice, right? Oh no! Oh, NAF's
They're sprinting around.
Oh my god, they're just gonna bypass each other perfectly. Unless Leah's seen them.
Nope.
Leah hasn't seen them.
Oh my fucking god.
One of you just look down the hill.
Oh my fucking god.
One of you just turn left.
They're too busy memeing. They're too busy memeing.
Just turned left for a second. Oh, Infidel? Nope.
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 I don't think Blue 4 noticed either.
Oh my god, this is depressing.
Welcome to the fog of war.
Nimia turned left, but it's completely too late. Infidel's popped his... yeah, it's... They've bypassed each other again.
I love this game.
But what you do have now is Charlie 2 and Alpha 2 pushing straight...
Yep, Bravo 2 as well, to go up on that hill.
It seems... This is where Scanny Recon will probably catch them out.
Bravo 2 now trying to engage with Echo for Blue 4 on the southern side, and Pepega Pirates are debating if they want to stage and attack Terminal 2. Only got Holt in the way.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Bro Reed, thanks for the 3-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Spotting 0. Pepega Pirates making their push to Terminal 2. See, even
Bravo.
if they get it... Go ahead, go ahead.
Bravo have still not left their position. They took a couple pot shots and shouted, "Yes, you better stay away."
Oh my god. There's 2 people dead at their position. One at the trenches and one on some rocks.
Oh god, and now they have to deal with the entirety of the Echo squad coming in.
Ooh,
right.
Logan's driving right into Pepega Pirates.
Incredible.
They have no AT.
Yeah, but they have guns. Oh, Logan.
Logan's like, nope, not dealing with them either today.
Time to back up.
Backing up. No one wants to play with Pepega Pirates.
Logan's jumped into the gun. Chad. Oh, he might catch Flux out here if he. Oh no.
He's trying. Can't believe Pepega are just gonna snipe 2 of the objectives. I'm not sure if that was part of Jonathan's plan. Yep. I told you Holt was gonna get slapped, like being in that open position. That gunfire is making everyone now turn back in, realizing that they might be in trouble.
Oh my god, we have some Bravo movement. It's the upper Bravo, but we have it.
Oh my god.
So how many have Pepega Pirates actually lost?
Only 1. Fieri getting in a fight with Faltney. Theme going up to back him up. Grenades being thrown. It was just a smoke. Now we have frags going.
This one might hit Vince. Pretty hurt. So they still have Logan on their rear, who's just kind of
Faltney and Theme are dead.
They got killed by the grenade. Very good.
Jesus. Norris is here, though. Another heavy hitter, but...
They've mounted their vehicle and they are racing forward.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this
Norris with his machine gun.
Oh, it
Picks one off. No, he doesn't. Wait. What was he shooting at?
I don't know. I think
that was a blue 4 guy.
Wait, it was a team.
Norris gets his second. Yeah, so that means Norris must have team killed someone earlier. Battle gets another.
He's firing out in his little in the thing.
Yeah, so Norris had -1. That's why. And Logan gets Flux, knocking him off the roof.
He does a little spin. Like a ballerina.
So Norris showing us why he's a heavy hitter. Just stopped the entirety of Pepega with Logan assisting.
Oh, so there's a lot of shots going off between Charlie 2, well, the Terminal 3 guys versus the main Blue Force, and you still have the 3 Scandi Recon
Yep,
guys
on the
just kind of
rear.
sitting behind.
We'll see if they can make a good play here.
Probably just constantly updating them. It's like, oh, they're here. There's this many here. They're moving down the ridge, and it's
Potentially.
If I'm not wrong, I swear this Blue Force was bigger. I'm not surprised.
Flux wakes back up.
I'm not surprised Nimi is at the back, and I'm not surprised Nafs is at the front.
47-minute mark. I could see Blue Force still completing this, but they need to move quicker.
Vagrant's being shot at by Nemia, and he just doesn't notice.
Just drives off.
Vagrant's trying to escape while being shot at Nemia. The shots from Charlie 2 are actually going over and hitting near to Nim.
That's funny.
Blue 4 have now realized they have at least one on their rear. Or no, they haven't. Vagrant's probably screaming at them, telling them, but they're probably all just... They'll rifle across.
No, I think it's just the crossfire.
Well, I think knows. Nim just can't get our shots off.
I think Nim should have waited till Nafs and Infidel were in position.
I think they could also just be going for I think Nim might be just going for distraction, so Nafs and Infidel could just mount the high ground and just lay waste.
Vagrant getting crippled again. He's just trying to tuck around.
They now realize, and this is actually probably going to put Nafs and Infidel in jeopardy, because now they are sort of facing towards their location, not in a lot of cover. And here we go, Charlie 2 firing back over. Alpha 2 have actually moved down the hill away from move south. X-Ray are moving further east, and Bravo 2 are just kind of sitting.
Flux fighting Dog 4 back at Terminal 2. Charge was thrown. Both are now fucking off. That charge could take out Flux's building. Oh, ho, ho. Takes out the building next to him.
Is Flux going to take this time to heal?
I would believe so. He's going to wait it out for a moment. Looking back at Nafs and Infidel.
Is that Nafs at the front?
Yep.
Of course it is.
Time check, it is 16 minutes left. Nope, 15 minutes. There it is.
No. Nafs doesn't have a shot on him right now. I think he's waiting for him to shoot again. So he can get a better idea on where they are.
So we have a squad of Blue 4 starting to move up the open, but they have so many Green 4 defenders in line right there. Once Green 4 notices, I think they're just going to get sprayed down. It's too much open area. Blue 4 spent way too much time maneuvering. Oh, Flux and Norris just traded.
This Pepega Pirates push was great.
Yeah.
But they did make those. They were so aggressive. They pushed way too far into it. Just Green 4's area. And they weren't actually able to get any time off. While it did bring time for Echo to now push their forces forward, they've done it so slowly that at this point it's not going to be too effective. And Johansson is facing his soft side back to an MG firing at him.
Wake up check failed.
He thinks he's firing from the other direction.
Not seeing Norris or Naps wake up. Or excuse me, Norris or Flux. Oh, Blue 4's gonna run right into Naps and Infidel. Naps is gonna get eyes on. He's trying to hide instead.
I think he wants to fire and just confuse him as much as he can. Nim is also
Angry
now
Land Commander, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Shy now moving past their position. He now pulls back.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Probably realized he was alone and didn't.
AGF, thanks for the 3-month resub as well. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Nas barely finished that kill because a lot of his bullets ricocheted off the rocks. Another kill.
This team are now panicking. They know that they're where it's generally coming from. Some of them are running away. Some of them are running towards. By holding that tree, might be able to sneak up here. If Nas doesn't see him, and he doesn't. Oh, he did the last second.
Oh!
Shy, really nice kill. Infidel laying down, reloading.
Where's Nim? Nim's
on the backside. Right now, both of them reload. Shy talks to his pistol.
Yeah, that's why you go for the pistol, not the mag. So much for that.
Well, you still have Nim.
So Cardboard is in the AO on his own, and he's picking off some more Green 4 guys. Mans and Swan look around going, where are those bullets coming from? More gunfire going across. Yep. Battle Beeve. Cardboard getting shot from the rear. He's taken down. Might wake up, but unlikely. Blue 4 sending more forces to flank around from the north. They're panicking a little bit. But you have this force at the base of the...
Do you see Blue 4 breaking down this Green 4 garrison in 10 minutes?
No.
11 minutes?
Absolutely
No,
not.
right. If they have their 2 golfs by the end of this, then that'll help massively. I'm talking about Blue 4.
I could see Blue 4 getting Terminal 2 and then, like, steamrolling to Terminal 3 to really push the 360 on Green 4, but in the amount of time we have remaining, I don't think so.
Lydia is dead. I don't think she was able to get anyone. No, she was caught out by Olaf or Green Thumb. Olaf, I think it was.
I think if Blue 4 can stall Terminal 2 for at least a few more minutes.
Alpha 2 are now firing out. Here we go. They're starting their attack. Probably realizing and panicking they don't have a lot of time left. Lots of just rounds going in.
We're seeing smoke advance as well, but only by Lolo.
And here comes 4 heavy Dryden and 3 others just making a...
They're actually going to get a foothold in here.
Because they didn't decide to put anyone in the lower bits of the house. We're just going to be...
That was a very bad misplay.
Yeah.
I think Green 4 just noticed or heard that car drive up. You're hearing frags now being thrown into the town. Terminal 2, I'm going to be really surprised if those Green 4 guys can last a few more minutes. They're going to get swarmed. But Blue 4 needs to take anything they have in reserve right now and just commit it somewhere. Damn, that guy has his head blown off.
So this 4 heavy probably give out.
Oh, Lolo.
Shreds.
I just saw Lolo advance in the smoke push from the west get torn to shreds as well by at least 3 different shooters.
Dryden's hugging the wall here, pushing around. Will probably catch Blackburn out here, but he's got Eander right next to him. But Eander's been caught out.
Dryden gets around, gets a kill. Grenade being thrown inside, Frozen right next to it. He gets injured. You know, anyone on Blue 4 with a 249 at this close of a range is going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Got killed by Dryden's second nade.
Dryden's going to be able to touch the terminal. Where's the terminal defense?
The Green 4 garrison is falling apart.
What the fuck?
They had no counter for just the massive force and the rush.
It was just a 360. How hard is that to pull?
Best part about this is this Blue 4's biggest force is still fighting for Terminal 2.
Oh god, Logan's in trouble because the 113s are driving right up to his position. He can hear him.
Oh, Marlon takes out Eason, but Barton hears it. Now gonna go into some classic revenge. And Marlon is caught out. Oh, trying to run, he gets a wheel taken out.
Logan's in trouble.
Scared to death. That's going straight into his engine.
You got someone on Green 4 trying to shoot the gunner. Surprised Dryden hasn't activated the terminal yet. You got Outquack now folding back. Oh my god. Well, he tried. Green 4 actually has a more solid defense on Terminal 2 than Terminal 3 now. I'm really surprised Dryden hasn't initiated this damn hack yet, but Green 4 is just losing manpower, and I cannot believe they had this fall this quickly.
No, I don't think Dryden wants to activate it because he doesn't want to give away his position. Zemka has pushed up, is now.
Can only assume he's waiting for backup.
Side, holding out a one-shot AT. The tube flies into the building.
Zat coming in with a 249.
You've got Yanni.
How the
and Fred
fuck
in
did
one
that
building.
happen? What the fuck?
Here comes Golf. Punching.
Hello? What?
If I'm not wrong, the 50 count can pierce the walls.
Yes.
Woods is firing out just a random Foxtrot 2 guy, Ash. He's just trying to live his life.
Vagrant's activating Terminal 3.
And look at the golf spin.
Fucking Vagrant just took AT to the face. Fred putting a M72 Law in him. Yanni now doesn't have any resistance to run down and get the terminal.
Fred wakes back up. Vagrant. Oh no, they
Nope, fails the wake up checks. Now we'll see if Green 4 adjusts. Edward running into where Battle Beef is. AT blowing up that 113. Oh god, I missed that. I'll shot that out in a second. Borda covering.
Left on.
There's the attack paused. Sorry, I completely missed that.
Oh, and the gunner for the.
What the fuck was that? Oh, but he doesn't get him because he was hitting the smoke from this angle.
Dryden's actually sitting on the roof, takes out the guy in the.
What
top of
the
three-story
fuck?
building. He's got a really nice position here.
I think Green 4's in trouble.
I think Green 4's in
I don't know
trouble.
how Green 4 dropped the ball here, but they did.
Well, that's the thing. Green 4 dropped the ball originally, but then after 4AB rushed in, but then Blue 4 just completely lost their attack momentum. But now have managed to just turn it back, and there's only 4 alive guys left on the Terminal 3, with I think about 3 left on Terminal 2. Only 1 guy on the actual terminal. and it's
Ash
Matt.
breaching in, Yanni covering this with his life. He's in his inventory, gets a listen. Wow.
Yanni
What?
taken out as well though, and the defense is gone. I'm sure.
What
you
just
also-
happened?
I'm sure you also saw Yanni just teleport.
Just flew. He just
Let in,
flew.
throws a nade in. It's a bad nade. Doesn't tell Pickles about it. Oh.
Did Yanni just fly again?
I think he's there to wake up check.
Dryden's climbed down, he's now suppressing.
There we go. Medin actually gets a nade in, and another nade, and another nade.
Let's just be sure.
Another nade, another failed nade. Pickles is trying to run away, but he's...
Three and a half minutes.
They are still nading the room.
Gotta be extra careful. Then Meldon doesn't even check, he just runs in.
Yeah, he just runs in, finds you, gonna find Yanni on the floor, doesn't finish him off. Yeah, no, I think that's it for Terminal 3 at least. With Firefly, the last 2 remaining.
Oh, Olaf and Sam trying to duke it out. And then Meldon finishes him! He finishes him! And they're all looking like, wait a sec.
You shot him first!
Hold on, this
How can
whole
be
thing
my
was
fault?
your
She shot him
idea.
Command. I might be about to breach the building. Nope, it's gonna be Ilbinek, who starts pushing in, goes up the stairs, catches man's out, takes him out, and that is Terminal 2 captured.
Yeah, alright, it's
Terminal
GG.
3 is cleared.
GG.
Terminal 2 with only 2 more green 4s, not actually anywhere near the position. Those are actually the last 2 green 4s. Liru lied to you. Wait, no, yeah, no, Liru lied to you. Blue 4 did not.
I said Green 4 had... I said it wasn't
Green 4 did not
comfortable
win.
about it, but...
Liru has lied to you.
Shut up.
He
Amateur now suppressing. Hold on, he might go rogue and kill everyone. Grenades are being thrown around at
you
the
sure
Terminal
about
2 building. Ibnet getting knocked out.
Brilliant. Botra and Beeve just scared for their lives. The nade goes in. That's a really nice nade.
It's a
not nade.
thermite grenade, though.
The thermite, the most useless things in existence.
It's actually causing damage. I just saw the building change damage textures.
Oh god, they're gonna burn the building.
They're gonna burn the building down to kill the Green 4 inside.
Olaf just comes racing in the little car.
Willow, I said I'd cover it after. I have to finish the round because I missed it because everything started going to cray-cray.
Voter
I got you, buddy.
Lost 2, 9 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go.
Who knew that rushing into the heavily defensive objective would actually work this one time?
They are all going to die. They don't realize. They don't realize it explodes, Liru. They don't realize it explodes.
Well, I think he just learned.
I think he now learned it explodes.
He has learned.
Hope you enjoy your stay.
All right.